Hey everybody, Justin Cener here. Welcome to my webinar, really fully explaining the print on demand for Shopify business. And I'm going to definitely answer the question, what exactly is print on demand with Shopify? And I'm going to tell you really why it's by far the best business opportunity that's online right now. I'm going to tell you that nothing even comes close. I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to sell millions of dollars of product without ever even paying for any of those products up front. Zero inventory cost, no risk on the product. And what exactly is print on demand? Basically, it's the best way to build an e-commerce business, right? Print on demand means you're going to be able to sell 300 different print on demand products that are produced only when demanded, right? Your print on demand your print on demand partner, they're going to handle everything from the producing, shipping, fulfillment, customer service, right? That's automatically handled by your print on demand partner, right? And I said that these products are only produced when they're demanded, and I think that's the light bulb moment for everyone, right? Print on demand, in terms of when are they demanded? Well, they're only demanded after someone places an order, which means you get paid before the product is even produced, right? Fully cash flow positive business from day one. Your only task in this business, or your two tasks, are to come up with great t-shirt design ideas and then to do good marketing, basically matching up your products with the right customers, right? And the process basically looks like this. You have a t-shirt design which gets turned into a visual representation of a t-shirt, otherwise known as a mock-up, right? You see, anytime you see a t-shirt on a store, likely it's a mock-up version of that t-shirt. It doesn't exist anywhere, right? But once someone pays for that product, right? Once someone becomes a customer, they buy that t-shirt. It doesn't exist yet, but once they pay you for it, then the print on demand steps in and automatically does everything without you needing to lift a finger. And I often joke with my students, I say, what do you do once you make a sale with print on demand? And the correct answer is you could do anything you want. You could sit back and relax. You could watch your bank account increase. You could hang out with your kids. The simple fact is that there's nothing for you to do once a sale happens because you don't touch that inventory. You're never shipping it. You don't have it in a warehouse. It's only produced by the print on demand company once someone orders it, right? And I like kind of showing this little setup here, this little illustration, right? This is a real print on demand design, right? This is a design obviously made for cat lovers. It says, I work hard so my cat can live a better life, and a little cat design on there, right? This graphic design file gets turned in to a visual representation of a t-shirt, right? You see that this exact design is just basically supplanted right on top of this t-shirt. And what that's doing is now it's created a sellable product that you could have in your Shopify store. So you can go ahead and buy this product, but it doesn't exist anywhere, right? You can take your credit card out, pay the $22.99 plus $5 shipping, right? Pay for that product. Once you pay for it, meaning me as the store owner, I'll collect your money, and then automatically the print on demand company steps in and prints the shirt, packages it up, ships it in the mail, provides the tracking number, and does any customer service that's needed, right? You literally you don't have to do anything, right? That's why I said earlier, it's by far the best business opportunity online because it's the idea of selling products that are tailor-made for your customers and then not having to ever touch them or put any inventory risk on there. Your only inventory is this design file right here, right? That's it. There's no products at all. It's just graphic designs. Here's another example, right? This is for people who love drinking beer, right? You have a little design here, a graphic design. This gets turned into, in this case, a hoodie, right? This is the power of print on demand. You could sell 300 different print on demand products that are only produced when ordered, right? You don't have to have any inventory up front. You're never buying inventory. You're never even touching these products, right? This happens automatically, seamlessly. You're not picking up the phone and calling your print on demand partner. It just happens automatically through the Shopify app, and that's just one of the steps to getting this done. And I'll walk you through that later on. And this is a massive business opportunity. Obviously, we know Shopify is huge, but this specifically, the application of print on demand in Shopify, huge business opportunity. You see a couple of the stores that I built doing 5-figure days, almost $500,000 in a month. Talk about huge amounts of money, and some of my students are doing huge numbers, $4,500 a month. Same student going all the way up to $33,000 a month. So we're talking about, again, life-changing money, not just a little kind of side business, but something that if you take seriously, if you apply, and you're going to see some of these shirts right now, like some of these massive shirts that just did 6 and 7 figures each. Obviously, it's going to show that there's a massive opportunity. And just a couple more screenshots and testimonials of my students. I mean, the bottom line is that this is an incredible business opportunity if you do it the right way, right? Miranda doing $100,000 months, Michael hitting $10,000 in his first month, Savam doing $1,000 days, Sebastian doing $2,000 days. And, these are the types of results that, again, can be had from this type of business because we're selling products. This is the best part, and you're going to see some of these right now. We're selling products that millions of people can buy. We're not just selling to like a audience of 10,000 or 20,000. We're talking about millions of people could potentially buy these products. And the best part is they're t-shirts, they're hoodies, they're print-on-demand products that A, you never touch, and B, everyone will buy multiples of, right? Go ahead in your closet. Look right now, you have, 50, 60, 70 t-shirts, and over the next couple of years, you're going to buy another 20 or 30 more. So these are products that are always going to be in style. So let's take a look at 10 of the most successful print-on-demand campaigns of all time. This is eye-opening stuff, and I'm going to open up with literally the most successful one of all time, and it's called Papa, the Man, the Myth, the Legend. And you may have even seen this shirt, right? Because this is definitely, speaking just before, like, this is a huge audience, right? How do you fit in to this audience? Well, all you need to do is be a father, right? I mean, it's that easy. And they're probably, just in terms of targeting on Facebook, and I say over here the audience size on Facebook is massive and worldwide. Obviously, there are fathers and grandfathers worldwide. But just in the United States, there's over 75 million targetable on Facebook ads, and obviously resulted in some massive numbers. It's number one on the list here. Over 62,000 t-shirts were sold, and I wish this was my shirt. It's not. But whoever sold this shirt, guess how many of those shirts they had to ship out themselves? 0. Guess how many of them they had to put in a bubble mailer or fold up real nice and print out a shipping label and tape it on? 0. They never had to do any of that. All they had to do was make the sale. Right, and that's one of the steps I'm going to show you later. Obviously, you need to do marketing. You need to get the right customer to go and see your product. But in terms of the shipping, the fulfillment, the processing, the customer service, all of that is handled automatically by the print-on-demand partner. So a total of $1,748,000 plus in sales without ever touching the product, without ever having any money invested in the product, without ever having like a box of the t-shirts in someone's warehouse or closet or something. There's no inventory involved, right? $1.7 million in sales from this one t-shirt. And why do you think it worked? Well, we talked about one idea, that there's just so many people that could potentially buy this shirt. And every single person, everyone listening to this right now, everyone watching this, everyone thinking about doing Shopify owns 50, 100 plus t-shirts. So you could always buy this product, and there are 75, 100 million people that fit this description just in the United States in terms of the papa, grandpa, father, whatever you want to call it. Right, that equates to a huge opportunity. Right, and that's what we're talking about here with print on demand. Massive opportunity. Not just we're not just talking about selling t-shirts like on the corner of your street or something like that. We're talking about literally having a huge audience, millions of people, hundreds of millions in some cases, and having shirts that speak directly to them. And you see right here, $1.7 million. I mean, we'd all love to have a t-shirt. This is, in my opinion, and from what I've seen, this is by far the biggest shirt of all time. Here's another one. Nevertheless, she persisted. You might have seen this one as well. And you see here, actually, let me just call attention. You see this is a unisex t-shirt. This is a women's cut, right? You could have different styles. Of course, they have hoodies as well. And there's really 300 different print-on-demand products. But same as the other one here, why did this work so well? And there was over 53,000 sales, over $1.5 million in sales here, right? It's crazy. But when you think about it, it's just a good t-shirt that's passionate, right? And that's always the key here, going with passion-based niches. Right, before we talked about being a father, family, right over here, talking about another passionate subject, right, in terms of feminism and stuff like that. Super trending niche, massive audience, widespread appeal, hot niche, right? Those are combinations for an exploding t-shirt like this. And, you see over here the design, it's a solid design, but it's not amazing, right? It's not like the next Pablo Picasso type artwork over there. It's just a basic design that makes sense, speaks directly to the niche, and again, hits on that idea of passion. Right? That's going to be a theme that you see over and over for these 10 successful t-shirts. These huge shirts, right? They all have one big theme in common, and that's the theme of the shirt, the niche of the shirt. The niche of the shirt is passion-based. Right? That's huge. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Science doesn't care, right? Well, what's the niche or what's the passion subject here? Well, it's people that love science. Right, 14,500 shirts sold here, over $400,000 in sales. And again, whoever made these sales, right, he's counting his money, or he or she is counting his money, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $855 right here. $405,000. He never touched the product once, never shipped the product, never pre-ordered it, didn't have a team of people answering phones or printing shipping labels, none of that. Right, the only task to sell these 14,500 shirts were step 1, think of the idea. Step 2, do the marketing. Right, that's it. right? No talking to suppliers about how to keep the size extra large black in stock. No needing to reorder quickly because you didn't anticipate selling the purple one as quickly as the black one, right? All these different issues that typically come with a merchandising business or a physical product business, you don't even need to think about, right? You don't need to think about supply chain or shipping costs or keeping things in stock or accepting returns or customer service. It's all handled for you, right? And that's why I think one of the first things I said was I always say it's the best business opportunity that's out there. All right, let's look at another one. This shirt is called Blessed, right? 14,100 copies of this shirt were sold, almost $395,000. So another $400,000 T-shirt right here. Solid design, but again, not like Pablo Picasso artwork, right? Something that you could easily get designed, and we'll talk about that as one of the steps, right? Getting your designs created. But why did this work? Well, every single thing I've shown you so far, why has it worked? Because it's a passion-based niche. Right, and something very intriguing here is that it's got layered targeting, right? It's actually trying to find a person that has multiple qualities that we can target, for example, on Facebook, which is a very popular way for us to market the shirts, right? If we were going to do a Facebook ad, right, we would obviously want to target this shirt to people who are not only married, right, but people who are spiritual/religious, right? And of course, we could easily do that on Facebook ads because Facebook has data on every single person in the world. So, targeting for this is very easy, but it makes for a very interesting combination here. Now you're able to sell a product that is so super targeted to someone, right? This isn't just a shirt about being married. This isn't just a shirt about being religious. This is a shirt for religious people who are married, and more specifically, religious people who are married and have husbands, right? So 3 layers, really. 3 layers on this shirt, which creates a combination of something where the customer is literally going to say, wow. How did they build, how did they, this is weird. How does Facebook know this about me? How do they advertise this to me? This is so directly perfect to me. And that's another benefit of the print-on-demand business. You get to create a product, right? You're creating the design. Once you know who your customer is, you get to create products directly to the type of customer that you already know you have, right? So it's literally working in reverse. It's not like you're testing products. It's once you've found audiences, then you just build products for the people you already know you have access to. And that's another reason why print on demand is the best business opportunity out there. I told you I'm going to say it over and over and over. So I want to show you another one here. This is called the Shenanigans shirt. Okay, this one did over 17,300 pieces, over $480,000 in sales. Right? I mean, you buy a house with this one T-shirt. Right? Why did it work? Well, again, passion-based niche, people who are proud to be Irish, but also, taking advantage of holidays. Right? When are you going to buy an Irish-related shirt? Well, you could buy it all year long, but you're most likely to buy it maybe before St. Patrick's Day, right? So you're taking advantage of niches that are passionate year-round and also have the ability to integrate with holidays. You have a niche like the Irish niche or the Irish pride niche where you have some real opportunity there, right? And why did this work? Again, passion, right? Totally. Passion, passion, passion. Niche design. And, when you look closely at the design, right? This is a pretty nice design. It's obviously a 4-leaf clover based design. It's got some interesting typography, right? The font that they use looks kind of relevant to that niche. It's got a saying, Shenanigans is just something that you associate with the Irish niche, and then a saying about life being more fun when you're up to something, right? Again, going to that cliche. And this is a great example of kind of what to look for when you're looking for designs. And this is going to be kind of my little transition now. I'm going to talk about 4 steps. I have some more shirts to show you. I'll show you them for sure. But I want to talk more about the 4 steps that all these shirts, went through to get to these huge numbers, right? This is a $500,000 shirt. So these were all massively profitable because of the same 4 simple steps, right? Obviously, they did a very good job of marketing. But apart from that, everyone's doing the same stuff, right? Everyone has to do the same steps. And I'm going to show you all of these 4 steps right now. And in my opinion, they're super simple, right? Step 1, you're going to open a Shopify store. Right? If you don't already have a Shopify store, maybe you're drop shipping, right? You could integrate that with your drop shipping store. But if you don't have a Shopify store, go ahead and open one up. Right? I actually got a little bonus link for you right here. If you use this link, shopify.com/Cener, C-E-N-E-R, you're going to get 10% off your Shopify bill for an entire year, and you're going to get an extended free trial. So make sure you have your Shopify store. Then you're going to want to install a Shopify Print on Demand app. This is basically what makes the connection. Okay, and don't get intimidated by this. It's not about installing software. You're never going to look at code. The only thing that you're doing is basically saying it's okay for Shopify and the print-on-demand company to talk to each other through code. You're never going to look at it. All you're going to do is just basically press agree, and it gets installed to your store. So you can check out gear.justincener.com after this. That's a nice example of a great print-on-demand app that you could use totally free, right? And just makes the connection between your store and the print-on-demand company. Right, well, why do we want to make that connection? Well, first of all, the print-on-demand app is going to create the products. So you'll give them the design, they'll create the product, that mock-up, right, so people can actually buy it in your store. That's step one. Step two, and more importantly, is that they need to have the integration with the Shopify store so they can get the customer's name, the customer's address, the size, the color, the design, right? They need to get all that information to print the shirt. Then they're going to print the shipping label. Then they're going to send the product in the mail. Then they're going to send by email a tracking link. And if there's any customer service, they're going to need that information to service the customer, right? So basically the print-on-demand company literally does everything, right? The only thing that you need to do, apart from opening your Shopify store, is getting the designs and doing the marketing, right? So step one, simple, right? We just need to have a Shopify store. Okay, and I'm not going to go over that right now, but if you need step-by-step hand-holding in terms of that, I have a free training. Check it out over here, shirts.justincener.com. It's available at any time. It's just going to be an over-the-shoulder, step-by-step webinar. I'll show you how you can build a really nice, trustworthy Shopify store without even taking your credit card out. You won't even need to pay for Shopify yet. You can use my extended free trial. So you can check that out later, shirts.justincener.com. But, obviously you need to have a store, right? And that's step one. And again, I mentioned over here, there are 4 simple steps for sure. Don't be intimidated by any of these steps. I mean, t-shirt print on demand with Shopify, I think, is one of the best businesses to open up your online make money online career, whatever you want to call it, because it's such an easy to understand business, right? Step one, you need a store, right? Obviously. Okay. Step 2, design and product research. Okay. So product research in the print on demand business it's amazing, because it doesn't mean going out and finding a t-shirt brand or testing out different sizes, or going to a supplier's warehouse and seeing if they have enough inventory to source your product. The only thing that product research means is coming up with design ideas for your t-shirt and other print-on-demand products, right? T-shirts, hoodies, hats, cell phone cases, canvas prints, shoes, bags, backpacks, bedding sets. The list goes on. There's so many different ones. But your product research task is simply to find design ideas, right? That's it. And, you don't need to go and source a product. You don't need to test out a product. You don't need to order samples. All you need are design ideas, right? I showed you some of these shirts before, 1.7 million, 1.5 million, 400,000, 400,000, 484,000, right? Those shirts, they started out as just a design idea, right? They simply started out as a design idea. So how do you get those ideas? I call it living inside the niche, right? You want to actually understand what resonates with people inside the niche. And insider secret is that, the best niche for you to pick is one that you personally like. Why is that? Well, you actually will be able to walk the walk, talk the talk. You're going to know what is intriguing and what's not. And you're going to be using sources like Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit. There's a bunch of paid tools out there as well that you can check out. Right? These are going to be the ways that you would do your design research. Right? And I'm going to show you something pretty awesome. I really like showing this in terms of design research. And, I showed you this shirt before. Right? And we talked about the Shenanigans shirt earlier. And the really interesting thing about this shirt is that we could reverse engineer it immediately, and we could kind of put ourselves in the shoes of the designer. And again, this is not my T-shirt, right? It's not my T-shirt in here, but it is just and I gotta find it right now. It is a great example of product research. So this right here, this entire T-shirt, it was created from Pinterest. All right, so I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. I'm going to show you how you can use Pinterest, which is obviously totally free. Show you how you could use Pinterest as a product research tool. So you go to Pinterest over here, and you just start searching. And obviously in this niche, this was again the Irish Pride. So we can come over here and we could just do something like this: Irish Pride, funny. There's a bunch of different searches that you can do. And I think what I searched for, I want to retrace my steps to show you, because this was just, the perfect example. So, okay, it's actually Irish quotes funny. So, if let's say you're in the cat niche, you type cats quotes funny, right? Or cat cat memes, right? In this case, we're going to type in Irish quotes funny. Let's see if we could actually go ahead and replicate it. So and see if you could pick it out as well as you're watching, right? Here's the shirt, right? This is the actual shirt, right? And again, it's totally built in terms of research all on Pinterest. So let's get the Pinterest back over here. And we had some shirts over here, and sometimes the search results will change, but I want to see if we could actually find it. Okay, so first of all, right here. Okay, so you're looking around, you're taking a look at different things to see, okay, obviously there's green all over the place, there's some different fonts, you see some different sayings, right? Some people outgrow childish shenanigans, some of us master them, right? That could be a t-shirt in itself, right? So we see this. Right, so we have I'm just going to fill you in. There's 3 different parts of this. So this is 1/3 of it already, right? So someone found this, okay, thinking, okay, great, shenanigans. Maybe this is going to be a good idea for a t-shirt. Right, keep scrolling down. I forgot where the other one. There's another one where it's going to have the exact words. Let me go and just bring up the link and show you to better illustrate this point. So then you find this one over here. Right, so you find the first one. Now you find over here when Irish eyes are smiling, they're up to something. So you now have the combination of both of what is making up the design elements, the text elements of this shirt, right? You literally already have, and how do you come up with that idea? Well, you already saw it created on Pinterest. You just kind of go and mash things up. You combine things. You find popular sayings and you make them your own, right? You take popular sayings and you combine them with popular designs, right? And then I was scrolling a little bit further, and then I saw this as well. Right, I saw this, and this looks, obviously not exact, right? But you see something like this, right? And then you have the whole picture of what's going on. So we have this type of font, and this type of I don't even know how to describe it, but this Irishy design, right? We have this right here, right? Literally, of course it's not pixel for pixel. That's not the point. The point is to find things that make sense and resonate with people in the niche, and you know that they did because they got repinned and included in Pinterest, right? So we have the text, and the design style. We figured that out all through using Pinterest, obviously a free source. And that's what you need to do in order to get into this business and in order to start, finding those design ideas that really make sense. So you need to have good ideas. You need to find things that resonate with people in your niche. Okay, that's super important. So you have some design ideas, right? That's step 2, getting design ideas, right? And I showed you how that Shenanigans shirt, right? You could literally rebuild it just by doing that search that I showed you. Once you have design ideas, how are you going to get them created? Okay, you have to understand this. You are not going to make them yourself. Okay, you do not need to become a graphic artist here. If you're not a good graphic artist, a great graphic artist, then don't try to be one. Okay, don't pretend to be one. What you need to do here, your task is to outsource all of the design work to talented freelance graphic designers. Okay, super important. Okay, you're going to tell the graphic designer what your idea is, right? That's simple. Right, I'm going to show you a little sample kind of back and forth between me and a fake designer. Right, I'll show you, not a fake designer, but just me pretending to be a designer to show you, kind of what you should be asking and how the interaction is going to go. But basically, the designer is just going to complete the job by creating a design based off of your idea and giving you a design file that is ready to be uploaded into your print-on-demand app inside of Shopify. Right, because again, the Shopify app, not only do they print and produce the product, they also add it into the Shopify store as that little virtual representation, the mock-up, so people can buy it. Okay, so you're going to take the file that your graphic designer gives you and upload it into your Shopify store. Okay, so this starts with just having a design idea. Right, all of these $1 million and 6-figure t-shirts, they all just started as a design idea. Right, and you see over here, again, this little cat design, this is a graphic design file. Right, a designer created this for me. This is a real graphic design file that you could use with print on demand. So you find a designer. Great. Okay. Now you have to email them and tell them what you want. So, we're going to pretend that I'm emailing a designer here. I say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Designer, I'd like to get a t-shirt design made, right? I have the following idea. It should be a shirt that combines the terms from these 2 graphics. And I showed you them, right? The 2 things I found on Pinterest, right? Using the terms on this page. So I'm sending this to my designer, and I'm sending this other image to my designer, wherever it is, the Shenanigans one, right? So I'm sending these 2 things. And the more information you send to the designer, the better. Because then I go on to say, I want to use the text from those graphics, but I want to have a design style like this other link, right? Now I'm sending him another link, and as you already saw, that was the link with the kind of text and that outline design that looked really nice. So I'm trying to send them as much information as possible to allow the designer to kind of get in my head and understand what I want. Okay, so this is called the design brief, right? And you're going to send this to the designer, right? Most likely you haven't paid yet. You pay at the end. So, you would send this information to the designer. Designer gets back to you, says, hey, Mr. Shopify guy, thanks a lot. I'll send you a first draft in a couple of days. Basically says, sounds good. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to create something and I'm going to send it to you and you can give me some feedback. Okay. Now, I'm just going to, don't worry about the example that you see here. We could just pretend that it's an Irish shirt. But over here, the designer is going to email you again a couple days later. He's going to say, hey, you go, Mr. Shopify guy, here's the first draft of your shirt. Please let me know what you think about it and if you have any revision requests. Right? They're just going to say, this is my interpretation of what you asked me to design. Here's what it looks like. And, you can say, hey, Mr. Designer, you did a great job. It looks great. Can we just maybe try a different font instead? Right? Or maybe can we try a different color? Or can we try a different graphic or something? Right? You could ask for revisions. That's totally fair. And then the graphic designer would come back when he's done and say, hey, Mr. Shopify guy, I made the revision and I attached the finished file for you to use with your t-shirt print on demand company. So it literally gives you, it's normally a .png file, gives you that file in email or however you're talking to this person. You download that file and then you bring that back to your Shopify store, right? It's really that easy. And I'm going to show you I'm going to actually show you how we can rebuild this shirt right now. I'm going to show you just how easy. We're going to use Gear Launch as the print-on-demand company, and I will bring that up in a second. And we will actually go ahead and build a t-shirt. We'll build this exact t-shirt, in fact. I'll use this design file, and we'll come up with this shirt. So the first thing that you would need to do is check out gear.justincener.com if you want to download the Gear Launch app, which would bring you into the Gear Launch app, which looks like this. So I'm on the Gear Launch app. This is a little test store that I have. And the thing that I really like about Gear Launch is it's a one-page setup. So we're literally going to build our product right here. And we just have to go through all these different fields. So first we're going to give it a name. And I'm going to call it cat example product. And we're going to come down here and click on add image. This is where we're going to go and actually upload the image that we need to, or not the image that we need, the image that we got for this, for this t-shirt, right? So this design, let me bring it up again over here. So this design file, I gotta find it, is gonna be what you get from your designer. So once you get it from your designer, you come back into this app and just bear with me as I find it here. Okay, so you upload that design. Okay, all right, this design file, your designer provides it to you. You upload it into the new product page here. Now you can give this a little description here. I'm not going to put anything in here now. I'll just put this for example. You see over here that the t-shirt design, it's hard to see because it's on white, but we'll change that in a second. The design is loaded onto the t-shirt, right? This design file, right? The design file that we had, just a little file sitting on our hard drive in our computer, right? This right here, right? This is now a purchasable product on our store once we complete this. We need to click Add Products. This is going to be where we actually add the options. We could add apparel items, drinkware like mugs, posters, canvas prints, phone cases, pillows, tote bags, hats, flags. There's tons of different products you could add. So we'll go over here and under apparel. I'll just show you a couple of popular examples. For example, the unisex tee, the Hanes tagless tee, and the hoodie. So you'd be selling this for about $25 plus shipping. It's only going to cost you $9 plus about $5 for shipping. So you're going to make $10 to $15 per sale here. We'll come down over here, add those products. You're going to see that we can now pick colors. So I'll add black and red, and we could add multiple colors if we want. Now you see that looks a lot better, right? Typically we're going to want to have a dark colored shirt with a light design. You see how it looks on red. We'll price these over here at $24.99, and we'll add some colors for the hoodie as well as do the same black and red. And we'll price our hoodies at $39.99. You see how the hoodies look. Right, there's the t-shirt. So we got our title, we got our design, we have our product description, and we have our actual products. We're going to now press sync to Shopify and just confirm here. And what's going to happen is this product's going to get loaded into our store. It's going to take maybe 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and this product will literally be here, cat example product. We should be able to find it right here in the product section. And that is the entire process of what you need to do to add the product to the store, right? Let's see if it's in here. Cat example product right here. So this product right now, right, we can go and check it out. Right, this product right now can be bought, can be purchased. Let's go this way. I have a couple other examples in here, but this is the one that we just built, right? This product can be purchased. You even see it has sizing charts built in. So ready to go. You want to buy this in size XL, in red, in Hanes tagless tee, go for it, right? Add it to cart, go ahead and check out right now. And me as the store owner, right, once I make the sale, my job's done. Right, my job is completely done. So it's that easy to actually get the product in the store. Right, that easy. So again, nothing to be overwhelmed by here. There's nothing technologically challenging. Very, very straightforward business on here. So let me show you a couple more cool shirts. Some more that have some really amazing sales, which is just crazy. So, United States of fishing, right? Everyone loves fishing. A lot of people love fishing. Look at that. Right, nice design. Obviously very on point. Right, again, I'm talking about different layers or intersecting different niches, right? The people who are patriotic and people who like fishing. That's super powerful, right? 10,300 sales of this shirt. Almost $300,000 in sales on the shirt. Why did this one work? Well, we already know, right? Passion-based niche. People are definitely passionate about the United States. They're definitely passionate and love fishing, right? So that's the combination that you get for a big shirt, okay? Here's another great one. This is a great story as well, and something that I'm really excited to show you on this. This is actually going to complete, because if you notice, I only went to step 3. So I'm going to show you step 4 in a second. But let me show you this one. Proud son. Okay, I'm the proud son of a freaking awesome mom, and yes, she bought me this shirt. Okay, first of all, this can get applied into a million different niches, family members, genders, demographics, etc. So pay attention to that. But 20,700 sales of this shirt, right? Almost $600,000 from this shirt, right? This is buy a house type money from selling this one shirt. And, you know, if you sold this shirt, if this was your shirt, congratulations, you touched it 0 times and you sold it 20,700 times. You never had to touch it. You never had it in stock, right? You never had it in your warehouse. You didn't have any employees to ship it out because that's not your responsibility with print on demand. Right, your only responsibility is to make the sale. So how do you make the sale? Right, step 4, Facebook advertising. And again, you see the ad right here, right? This is a Facebook post, right, selling this shirt. See, it's got about 4,400 shares, 10,000 likes, almost 1,000 comments. This is what a winning ad looks like. Okay, and you see that, you know, this is the same exact shirt, right? But they also offered it in a mug, long sleeve shirt, hoodie, right? You get the point. How did this work, or why did this work so well? Well, we talked about why it worked so well on a product standpoint, because it was built for a passionate niche. But how do you reach that passionate niche? Well, that's where Facebook advertising comes in, right? You're going to match up passionate people with passion-based design. So our passion-based design right here, right? Again, this is something that we talked about the Papa shirt at the beginning. You know, 100 million people could buy that shirt. Same here, right? There's so many sons that have moms, and so many moms that want to buy their sons shirts or gifts, right? So you got that, you know, probably 50, 75, 100 million people that fall into this category. And the Facebook ads system, it just creates this perfect match. So your targeting information is going to be spot on every single time, right? You're going to know, like you literally just select, like, you know, an age group or demographic, for example, mothers or kids or whatever, right? You can go and do the targeting that is laser targeted because Facebook has all this information about us, right? And how do they have it all? Because we provide it for them. We tell them what we like, where we live, what our job is, who is in our family, obviously our age, our location, all these demographic information things that we could target inside of Facebook ads. And it's incredibly powerful. It's super simple. And it's also cheap to get started, right? I only ask for $5 a day in terms of my ads, right? When I have students that get started, you only need to do $5 a day in ads. We're talking about a cup of Starbucks coffee. You know, you could just literally start your print-on-demand business for the same $5. We're not talking about $10,000 or contracts or anything like that. You have total control. And Facebook ads, by far the most powerful online advertising platform right now, and it's perfectly tailored for T-shirts and print-on-demand products. So, you know, think about it, and I got a couple more shirts to show you as well, but I want to talk about this shirt again, right? This shirt can easily buy you, you know, a new Lamborghini and a new house and it could send 4 of your kids to school. I mean, again, this is the biggest t-shirt print-on-demand campaign I've ever seen. But, I mean, we're talking about life-changing money in a business where you never touch the product. Could you imagine saying, I put my kids through college selling a t-shirt that I never touched? Right? It doesn't even sound possible, but, I mean, that's the reality with print-on-demand. If you were touching the product, you're doing something wrong. Right? You should never have to touch the product. There's no opportunity for you to touch the product. Right? It's all done automatically for you. Right? And I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 more shirts in here that I got to show you. Because, I mean, these shirts are crazy in terms of the idea that, they're very simplistic. They're very obvious, right? They're made for people that love a specific thing, like their family or fishing or whatever it is, being spiritual, right? The products don't exist anywhere, but hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people buy the shirt, right? Or the print-on-demand mug or hoodie, whatever it is, right? That's the power of this business. All right, so I want to make a special offer to you right now, real quick. I do want to give you an opportunity to be mentored by me personally in my bootcamp program. And I stress the fact that it's not just a course, it's really a mentorship. And the idea here is that you're going to get direct access to me along with all 5 of my bootcamp programs in what's really just a huge, complete e-commerce mentor program. And take a look at some of the results that some of the students have had in my program. $2,000 in his first 10 days, $900 days. You do the math, that's $27,000 a month selling t-shirt print-on-demand products. Shane over here just got started doing $10,000 in his first month. Yik doing $5,000 days, right? That's over $100,000 in a month, right? Selling print-on-demand products. Jonathan, $220,000 in 3 weeks. Sean, I love this one, especially with Sean, the big red arrow, says, now we'll be quitting my job in 2 weeks, right? Sean literally quit his job selling print-on-demand through Shopify, doing $75,000 a month, $2,500 a day, right? And, they followed the exact 4 steps that I showed you today, right? They built the Shopify store, they did deep design research, they got designs from great graphic designers, and then they did really good Facebook ads, right? And, of course, I was there to mentor them, and they followed my programs and my strategies and all my video courses inside my boot camps. But they started with these exact 4 steps, right? And I really need to stress it over and over and over because the bootcamp is not just another e-commerce course. Yes, there are thousands of other e-commerce courses out there, and they're all the same. It's here, take these videos, and good luck, right? What you get here is direct access to me as your Shopify mentor, and you get access to all 5 of my bootcamps. You got my t-shirt bootcamp and my 4 other bootcamps as well. And it's by far the most complete e-commerce package available. It's not a course. It would be doing it a huge disservice to call it a course. And I believe that courses, first of all, they're a dime a dozen, but they set you up for unrealistic expectations. You have no one to kind of figure out if you're going down the right path. So you're shelling money dollar after dollar without kind of knowing what's going on. Here, you're getting access to that mentor group where I personally answer every single question, right? So you can check it out, camp.justincener.com. It's $997, right? It's a legitimate investment, right? But it's totally worth it, right? Because here's what you're going to get. Okay, you're going to get, first of all, me as your mentor. And I can't stress how important that is because just getting videos and saying good luck, it's not enough. You have questions, you need clarification, you need support. I'm here for you in that mentor group personally answering everything. Then, of course, you're getting my t-shirt bootcamp, right? You're going to learn everything about the print-on-demand business. You're going to get my dropship bootcamp. You're going to learn how to do Shopify dropshipping. Then you're going to get my eCom ClickFunnels bootcamp. So you're going to understand how to use ClickFunnels for e-commerce. And then you're going to get my influencer marketing bootcamp as well. Show you how to use influencer ads, Instagram ads, how to build your e-commerce business that way. Then I'm going to show you the world famous Wolf Mug behind the scenes case study. You're going to get my Facebook ads targeting masterclass, and you're going to get 15 separate videos showing you exactly how I do targeting for 15 of the most popular niches. Dogs, the different sports on there. There's different activities, different job titles. Dogs, gym, fitness, cats, right? Those are some of the big popular ones that you get in there. So you're going to definitely just get a huge amount of value in there, right? And you're getting all of that $997. Again, it's a sizable investment, but it's totally worth it because of all of what you're getting. And I want to show you real quick, just inside, just to show you kind of the depth of what you're going to get. This is just inside the t-shirt bootcamp. This is just one of 5 of the different bootcamps that you're getting. And you see all these different sections in here, how this all works. You get a schedule that you can follow, talking about niches, talking about platform, Over here, though, I want to show you marketing 1, marketing 2. Tons of videos in here, right? A lot of videos, right? This is going to go super in depth on Facebook ads. So it's not just about Shopify. It's also about the most important thing, that step 4, the advertising, right? I'm going to hold your hand, show you everything in marketing 1, which is all about beginner and intermediate Facebook ads. Then we're going to jump into some really advanced strategies, how you're going to make those big 5, 6, 7-figure campaigns by doing scaling and all the advanced retargeting and lookalike audiences that you have access to inside of Facebook ads. So you're certainly going to master Shopify, but you're also going to master print on demand. And I mean, this is just, again, one of the 5 courses that you're getting when you join there. So, 5 boot camps and the access to me as a mentor. Take a look at some of these other testimonials. I mean, we have people literally doing $100,000 months. Got $2 million in sales on one of my students, $18,000 in 19 days. I mean, you're getting a huge amount of stuff here. The most complete e-commerce mentor program available. So happy to answer any questions on that for sure. But want to go back and show you some more of the exciting stuff here. But, if you're looking to get that personal mentorship, if you're looking to work directly with me, make sure you check it out. camp.justincener.com. You're getting all of my programs and access to me as a mentor. And, that's just super, I think it's priceless, right? I don't think you can put a price tag on that. And there have been over 400 student success stories from this program. So, it just goes to show the combination of training and mentorship. That's the way to really master this business. So I got a few more shirts to show you, and I think you're going to like this next one. This one is called I Drink and I Know Things. And it's got 14,900 sales, almost 15,000 sales, almost $500,000 selling this one t-shirt. And again, I don't need to tell you that this shirt, whoever sold it, never touched it, never put it up in a warehouse or a closet, never took up office space with it, never had bubble mailers or shipping tape or packing peanuts anywhere, never had any kind of boxes or any type of inventory at all. Never had any stress about keeping the right sizes in or colors in, never had any customer service headaches. The only thing that this person needed to do was come up with the idea and do the marketing. $417,000 later, this is one of the most popular and successful print-on-demand products of all time. Obviously, why did it work? It was a super trending niche, popular saying, popular niche, current and viral. So this gives you another alternative, right? Maybe you're not going to go down the passion route. Maybe you go down the trending route or something that's very viral or topical in pop culture. And this is a clever way to kind of do that. So 15,000 sales here, 417,000, just one of the best campaigns ever. Here's another cool one. 9,800 sales, about 10,000 sales here. Hunting Heartbeat is the name of this shirt. And a very widely appealing design. You might have seen this applied to other niches, maybe a niche that you like, for example, cats or something. Like you might see instead of a little deer head or whatever that is, you might see cats. Or maybe if you like basketball, you'd see a basketball there. So something to pay attention to when you're doing design research. Let's say you see a very popular shirt in another niche and you want to sell it in, let's say, the tennis niche. Well, you could apply this type of design with your own niche. So that's a little golden nugget for you there when you're thinking about design ideas. But this one right here did $275,000, over $250,000 in sales. Go ahead and buy a house with the sales that you made from this Hunting Heartbeat shirt. Passion-based niche, obviously. People love hunting. People love being outdoors, etc., etc. So you got that passionate niche. You got a widely appealing design. Great combination there. And that's why it's a shirt that sold $274,000. So pretty damn good. Let's take a look at this one, Ski Like a Girl. Almost 10,000 sales, right? 9,700 sales. 271,503 big bucks on this one. And another passion-based niche, right? Skiing. A lot of people love skiing. A lot of girls love skiing. And this is definitely a design that people are proud to wear. And I like calling attention to this one as an example because it's got that passionate niche. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely got the passionate niche that we need to see. But another cool thing about it is that it does have a saying that people would be proud to wear, right? You got to remember that people are wearing these as t-shirts, right? And when you wear a t-shirt, you literally, like on your chest, you're a huge, big walking billboard for whatever is on your chest, right? And this is something that girls or females would be proud to wear, right? I know I ski like a girl, try to keep up. It's like a woman pride type thing. It's like, who cares if I'm a female? I'm still going to out-ski you. So think about that when you're coming up with design ideas as well. You want people to be proud to wear the shirt. Right? And that typically comes on with passion, but this takes it to another level, right? Passion-based design where they're proud to wear it because they love the niche, and design that they're proud to wear because of the actual saying and what it, what the idea refers to about the shirt. So this is a really great example. And, whoever made this shirt was rewarded with, again, over $250,000 in sales. So I love showing this screen right here. 10 shirts, right? These 10 print-on-demand shirts that I just showed you. $6,367,000 on these 10 shirts, right? $6 million selling shirts. No one ever touched these shirts. No one stocked these shirts. No one bought them up front and crossed their fingers and said, oh, I hope these shirts sell, right? They all started out as a design idea, right? They all started out as a design idea. How would you like to just take a little small piece of that $6 million, right? $6.3 million selling print-on-demand products that, these sellers never, ever touched, ever, right? And that is the power of print-on-demand, right? That is why print-on-demand, I will say it again, it is the best business opportunity that's out there, and nothing even comes close, right? 10 different shirts, total sales $6.3 million. I mean, if that doesn't motivate you to go ahead and build that Shopify store, to get into this business, I don't know what will. I mean, this is, again, I've been saying it again and again. This is the best business opportunity that is out there right now. 10 print-on-demand shirts. I just showed you each and every one of them. I showed you the exact 4-step system that goes along with those shirts. $6 million in sales. $6 million generated from this. I can't say it enough. I mean, I just love looking at this slide. I love how nicely these shirts are arranged. It's like they know how special they are, right? These are 10 of the best print-on-demand campaigns of all time. And like I said, I hope this has motivated you to kind of get into this business. And if you really want that hand-holding, if you want that over-the-shoulder training and access to me as a mentor, go ahead and click on camp.justincener.com. Make sure you check out my Bootcamp Mentor program. And I know you're going to love it, right? Over 400 student success stories. 400 students have just changed their lives by going into this program. So some questions that I see here for sure, and I want to kind of answer them. And they're typically the frequently asked questions that I see. I'm a newbie. Can I do this? 100% for sure. And like I said earlier, it's one of the best businesses that you can jump into if you haven't made $1 online yet. And I've made money online, and I still love this business. I still think it's one of the best out there. But if you're new, great business to start with. It's a very easy model to understand, right? Think about it. You're selling t-shirts and apparel, hats, cell phone cases, print-on-demand products. People have so many of those. So the product's very fine. The business model is e-commerce. So we all understand that, right? You've bought products online, so you don't need to learn anything. You don't need to go to school or get a degree or learn coding or anything like that. Great business. And, oh, by the way, there's no investment in terms of inventory. Obviously, that's the best part, right? I mean, you get started, you could sell so many products and literally never touch them, right? Never touch the products. No inventory costs up front. I have to put it this one in because no one actually believes me. Will I actually answer all questions? Yes, yes, yes. That's the whole point of this program. And honestly, that's why there's so many success stories, right? You won't find another program with this many success stories because you'll find that affiliates and gurus and all that stuff, they'll just jump from one program to the next. When you join my program, you get access to my group for good. It's just permanent access. You have questions, I'm there to answer them. And I literally answer questions every single day. And the honest truth is, and I don't think I've told my wife this, but on the morning of my wedding day, I was in the group answering questions. And you could even go back and look in the group, go back to June 6th, 20, whatever it was, and you find that I was answering questions there. So definitely I will be answering all questions personally, and that's such a huge deal. That's one of the big reasons why this works so well. Another question I saw it a couple times already, is this business saturated? No, it's not saturated. Here's why. Right? Shopify dropshipping can get saturated if you want to do the same product that everyone else has. But with print on demand, every single time you create a unique product. Right? You're the one literally, you have to generate the idea, then you get a designer to create the design, and then you add that to your store. So you're not copying someone's product. You're not doing the same AliExpress product as everyone else. You're going to create a unique product every single time that's 100% tailored for your exact audience. And that's the combination of success here. And that's how you hit those huge numbers, right? That's how you get those 6-figure, 7-figure print-on-demand t-shirts. So that's about it for me. Like I said, I'd love for you to join my program. I know I'll be able to take you to the next level. camp.justincener.com. Please check it out. But even if you don't join the program, that's totally cool. I want you to get into this business because there's nothing better than this. Print on demand with Shopify completely changed my life. I literally live in a house that I call the house that t-shirts built. I mean, it's the best thing that I've ever done online. And I've coached hundreds of students, over 400 students, to really change their life with this business as well. So check it out. But again, even if you don't join my bootcamp, go and check out my free trainings, check out my YouTube, check out my free group. It's called Cener Shopify Mastermind. You got to check it out on Facebook. I'll answer questions in there. I don't answer them all because there's so many people in there, but really great opportunity. I'll just show it to you real quick. Cener Shopify Mastermind on Facebook. But make sure that you just do something. Take action. Get into this business because there's nothing better than print on demand with Shopify. There really isn't. There's no better business model that's out there. So since that was about the 10,000th time I've said that, I'm done for this. Really, it's on you at this point, right? I hope I did my job, motivated you to get into this business, but now it's on you. Take action, get some cool design ideas, and you never know, you might be sitting on the next 5, 6, 7-figure t-shirt idea. So again, I'm Justin Cener. Would love to see you in that bootcamp program, and I'll talk to you real soon.